Okay, welcome in. I'm now going to be reviewing Monday's action from the Major League Baseball season. There are 11 games on tap, so let's see how it went. The Baltimore Orioles were continuing their series with the New York Yankees. After getting shellacked the last two games, the Orioles would finally get a victory in the series. 2-0 would be the final score. With the win, they're 18-10. And after the loss, the Yankees are 19-11. Grayson Rodriguez got his fourth win of the season. He is now 4-1 as a starter, while Clark Schmidt suffered a loss. He's 2-1. Danny Coulomb would get his first save for the Orioles. The Washington Nationals were taking on the Miami Marlins. Washington would win this contest. 7-2 would be the final score, evening up their record to 14-14. And after the loss, the Marlins are 18 games below 500. 6-24 is where they stand after the loss. Jake Irvin's 2-2 as a starter, while Trevor Rogers is 0-4. The Kansas City Royals were taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. This would be a close contest. 6-5 would be the final. In this matchup, the Blue Jays are now sitting at 15-15, back at 500. After the loss, the Royals are still 4 games above 500, I should say, with a record of 17-13. Genesis Cabrera is 1-0 as a starter, while Jonathan Bolin is 0-1. Nate Pearson got his first save for the Jays. Chicago Cubs are taking on the New York Mets. They would win this contest. 3-1 would be the final score, improving the record to 18-11. After the loss, the Mets are back to 500 with a 14-14 record. Mark Leiter got his first win of the season. He is now 1-1, while Edwin Diaz is 0-1 after the loss. Hector Neris got his fourth save for the Cubs. The Tampa Bay Rays were taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. A very low scoring affair. 1-0 would be the final score in this one. With that, the Rays are 14-16, just 2 games below 500. After the loss, the Brewers are 17-11. Ryan Pepiot got his third win of the season. He is now 3-2, while Bryce Wilson is 2-1 after the loss. Jason Adam would pick up his first save for the Rays. And for some reason, some of these games don't have the actual information on the pitchers, so I do apologize about that one. The Minnesota Twins took on the Chicago Cubs. 3-2 would be the final score. With that, the Twins are 14-13. After the loss, the White Sox are 16 games below 500. They're sitting at 6-22. The Philadelphia Phillies are taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, I believe. The Angels would win this contest. 6-5 would be the final score. They're now sitting at 11-18. And despite the loss, the Phillies are 19-11. Adam Simber, I do believe, is 2-0 as a starter, while Sir Anthony Dominguez is 1-2 after the loss. Carlos Estevez got his fifth save for the Angels. The Seattle Mariners are playing host to the Atlanta Braves. A low-scoring affair. 2-1 would be the final score, improving the record to 16-13. Despite the loss, the Braves are 19-8. Austin Voth is 1-0 as a starter, while AJ Minter suffered the loss. He's 5-2. The Cincinnati Reds were taking on the San Diego Padres. The Reds would win this contest. 5-2 would be the final score, improving the record to 16-13. After the loss, the Padres are 14-11. Nick Lodolo is 3-0 as a starter, while Matt Waldron suffered the loss. He's 1-3. Oh, my bad. Is it Monday? Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. So going back to Monday, the Oakland A's were playing host to the Pittsburgh Pirates. They would win this contest. 5-1 would be the final score. With that, they're 13-17. After the loss, the Pirates are 14-16. Joel Boyle got his second win of the season. He is now 2-4, while Bailey Falter suffered the loss. He's 2-2. Alrighty. And the last game from Monday took place in Arizona, where the Diamondbacks were playing host to the Dodgers. The Dodgers would double up on Arizona. 8-4 would be the final score, improving the record to 19-12. After the loss, the Diamondbacks are 13-17. James Paxton is still perfect on the season. He is 3-0 as a starter, while Tommy Henry is 1-2. Alrighty, that takes care of Monday's action from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and like this type of content, please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, take care.